Hello, hello, hello! We have a new game! So, it does have photosensitivity warning and then also horror content warning. So let's dive in. Sorry, I'm gonna do something real quick. Alright, so SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect, and is a protocol developed by the United States government. It's also the name of a fictional wiki with hundreds of entries about objects and entities that defy natural law. So, Secure, Contain, Protect is in reference to the entities and items that they've captured. So yes, this is a fictional thing, but it's a fictional universe that has really expanded. It's a really big influence, I think, on like Control, Alan Wake, things like that. Like they must feed into each other. But yes, it's a fictional organization and stories. So, let's get started. I am Carl Astana. A few months ago, I was preparing my dissertation in a restaurant on L Street. The pies were rather to my liking. I became startled when the man sitting across from me suddenly shouted, "The pies here are total shit." Oh, okay, well, after seeing that there are other empty tables in the restaurants, I said to this man, "Excuse me, I don't believe I knew you. Is there something I can help you with?" Without answering my question, the man continued talking to himself. "Well, look, so here you are. You're graduating soon and clearly you need a job, huh? Well, it just so happens that we have just the job for you. A mysterious, mysterious job. A wonderful, wonderful one." Mysterious and wonderful, huh? Sounds interesting. "Trust me, you won't be disappointed." Then he handed me a business card. Both sides of the business card were black, with three letters printed neatly on one side. SCP. Click to open the envelope. Congratulations on joining the SCP Foundation. The Foundation highly values your knowledge and expertise, and we firmly believe that you are the one we have been searching for. You will assume the position of Assistant Archivist in the Archive Department, Group 3. Director Chuck Orr will be your supervisor. Please go to the security office in Sector, is that Sigma? On 8/13/2012, 900 hours to pick up your employee card. We look forward to working with you. Personnel Department of Site 105, SCP Foundation Secure. Contain, Protect.
Since the beginning of civilization, the world has been full of unknown things. Due to their existence, the balance of mankind's peaceful life has been upset. However, no matter how advanced our technology, no matter how great our scientific breakthroughs, there will always be anomalies that cannot be explained. We don't know where they come from, or what their purpose is. These questions plague mankind and affect our daily lives. It's because of this that we founded the SCP Foundation, an organization dedicated to containing anomalous items, individuals, and phenomena. The SCP Foundation is committed to maintaining the normalcy of the world so that people may live free of fear. While ordinary people live in the sunlight, we must fight anomalies in the shadows. We must prevent them from being exposed to the public. so that people may live in a rational and ordinary world. We secure, we contain, we protect.
Here we go. I'm so excited to share this guy with you guys. SCP. Okay. Oh, I don't have my card. Hello. Sir, Sir, madam. May I have my card, please? Enter room 914. Oh, I'm covering that up. Hold on. Here we go. Alright, here's us. Oh. Here we go. All our stuff. So would you like this office, or would it make you a little claustrophobic? Because because I like it, but also claustrophobic? Okay. Carl Astana, birthday is May 25th, 1989. He has a birthday coming up. Massachusetts Institute of Technology, so MIT, department, archive department. You will have access to classified and top secret archives. Please confirm that you are aware of all confidentiality clauses and agree to swear by and strictly adhere to all SCP Foundation regulations and guidelines. Yes. Alright, welcome to the SCP Foundation. Before starting your work, please allow us to introduce you to the software used in the archive department. Each day, your superior will assign tasks to the mission module. When there is a new task, the button will blink red to remind you. Communication with the site relies primarily on the instant messaging system, where information is processed using level 2 encryption. Please pay attention to blinking red reminders and review them promptly. Training is an effective means of information sharing within the Foundation. New employees must first participate in new employee training before they may begin work. This page shows public information of all sites around the world. You can view the information at any time. This concludes the intro. We wish you success in your work. Alright, so... Oh, man. Morning, everyone. Hi, friends. Good morning. I'm gonna say morning, everyone. MIT. Who's Jonathan? Stewart's trying to talk about something else. Oh. Oh, God. I think you scared Carl. Thanks, Chuck. No need to hurry. Okay. All right. Oh. Oh, we sound like we're sucking up. Here we go. Understood. There we go. We're going. Stay sane and always in awe. Okay, the course you signed up for is about to begin. Please join the meeting in the training system. Okay. First class. All right, let's join the conference.
Jason Carter is a death row inmate. In exchange for clemency, he has agreed to work with the SCP Foundation for 30 days. Upon completion of his work, he will be a free man. Jason Carter is now D503.
So D class within SCP are like offenders and everything like that that they use for testing, kind of. That's why his sentence is to work for them, because they're going to be going into unsafe environments. They usually send in D-class people before they start sending in, like, real scientists to see what's going on. And I could be totally wrong on that. Anybody can correct me in the comments.
D503 was given no clear instruction of the task to be completed. He must find them out for himself.
Oh, you guys can't see that now. Alright, well, my objective is to collect waste. So we're at 30 of 100 kilograms. This truck is something, huh? Alright. So we're moving to the incinerator, which I'm gonna assume is this building.
This was D503's first day of work.
Did it.
SCP protocol mandates that D503 now undergo a psychological evaluation.
Excuse me. Sorry, you get to see me struggle through puzzles for like an hour. It's fine, right? It's fine. Everything's fine in the village. I need to figure out where this goes. This is the biggest piece. Okay. No, on that. Think I'm getting there? Think I'm big brain in this or something? Nope. Maybe red? Okay. Look at that. Big brains. Oh, you know what? I'm okay with that. Day 1 done. Ooh, boiga. Boiga. Oh, it is a burger. Oh, God. Oh. Still delicious. Picked up the hamburger dropped from the window. Alright, we sleepy. Oh.
This was the first day D503 psychological data was collected. You're probably wondering, how can this job earn freedom for a death row inmate? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Raymond Hamm from Site 83. Welcome to today's training conference. Today, I'm going to share with you a little project I've been working on called SCP-7457. The desert you saw just now is SCP-7457. D503 is a volunteer who we invited to help us learn more about this desert. Prior to the Foundation's involvement with SCP-7457, 329 people went missing in this area. As a precaution, we have introduced lockdown measures as we attempt to find the cause of these disappearances. As everyone here is new to the Foundation, it will be good for you to learn about SCP-7457. Let me explain how it works. Before we get started, are there any questions?
Dr. Hamm, I'm Will Barton, 3rd Special Squad, Site 86.
Hello, Will.
Before I came here, I thought I had a basic understanding of the Foundation. I've heard of these anomalies, but only in terms of human anomalies. I had no idea that SCP-7457 was a desert. How do we begin to make sense of this?
That's a good question, Will. All the unexplained phenomena we are monitoring are being labeled anomalies. Human anomalies, regional anomalies, artifact anomalies, and various other phenomena beyond our control. The work of the Foundation is to isolate these anomalies and prevent the public from, shall we say, experiencing them? Okay, next question.
Hello, Dr. Hamm. I'm Mark Harris, a research intern from Site 27. In the video, we saw D503 picking up garbage in the desert. Why did it do that? And what does this have to do with anomalies?
Okay, Mark. What I can tell you now is that everything you see is part of SCP-7457. SCP anomalies can be a little difficult to understand at first. Just know that it, or they, have their own rules. Perhaps you'll understand what I mean once we finish watching the video. Okay, let's move on. The first week was fairly normal. However, there was an interesting occurrence on the 8th day. Let's have a look at what happened.
So we only needed to get 20 more kilograms, and we ended up getting, what, 110? Yeah. Driving this truck's a little wild.
D503 had completed his task. However, he did not realize that he had already encountered his first anomaly.
So what do you think our anomaly was? What do you guys think? And I just wanted to take a minute and shout out to my mom and dad. This series is for you guys, really. I really enjoyed the universe, and because of you guys growing up with like the storyteller tales and oh gosh, Twilight Zone, both new and old.
That night,
Got me into
D503's
SCPs.
psychological data showed abnormal fluctuations. Analysis tells us that D503 is dreaming. Unfortunately, though, we have no way of knowing what he dreamed of that night.
Whoop.
The 8th day marked a significant turning point, the start of SCP-7457's impact on D503. Are there any questions before we go on?
Hello, Dr. Hamm. I'm Spencer Jones from the Special Operations Department of Site-21.
Hello, Spencer.
It's still unclear as to why D503 needs to pick up all of this trash. If you wanted to monitor his psychological response to SCP-7457, why not just leave him out in the desert? Why assign him these tasks when there are already psychological evaluations taking place?
Okay, our analysis has indicated that SCP-7457 produces a new cluster of trash every 8 minutes and 37 seconds. If waste collection is not done regularly, all that trash may soon flow into our world. It is worth noting, though, that the quantity of waste created here pales in comparison to the amount produced by humans. However, it still has the potential to become a significant problem in the future. By assigning these tasks to D503, we can monitor his reactions while also containing the trash. There is another reason, but we will get to that one later.
Is it not the case that the Foundation is exaggerating the importance of a minor issue before the issue is fully understood?
Okay, everyone. I must emphasize that behind us is the general public, who are wholly unaware of any of this. Being meticulous and maintaining a serious attitude is essential at the SCP Foundation. Any oversight or underestimation of the enemy may result in disaster.
Thank you, Dr. Hamm. I understand.
Good. Let's move on. The effects of SCP-7457 on D503 became most obvious on day 15 of the test. Due to the conditions that day, we were only able to track his movements after recovering data from his radar. It was definitely a bad day, perhaps the worst, even for a death row inmate. D503 found a radar that perfectly resembled his own. However, D503 didn't seem to think much of it.
So another black spindle. Telling you, this this truck's a wild ride.
Persistent adverse physiological reactions proved to be a challenge for D503. He still managed to complete his work on day 15. But then he encountered an incident. A sandstorm. D503 walked in the sandstorm for a long time, but he couldn't seem to find his way back.
Where do you think we're supposed to go?
D503 managed to find a site just as he was beginning to grow weak with exhaustion. A site he was not familiar with. Lie. You. Have you ever experienced a call from an unknown voice? Approximately 13 hours later, a visibly trembling D503 returned to Site 8. We immediately performed a psychological evaluation. Major fluctuations can now be observed in D503's physiological data. The results of the psychological evaluation were so troubling, we had to abort the mission. D503 was able to break away from the Foundation's control. He has seen the test results of other Level D personnel who were analyzed at SCP-7457. That's right, none of the Level D personnel at SCP-7457 have ever been able to leave this desert. D503 heard the call. Humans often believe that their fate is in their own hands, that all choices come from their own free will. They don't realize that we humans form only a small part of this world. Out there, in the unknown world, we are as insignificant as a grain of sand in this vast desert. Days later, experiment participant D722 found the radar that had belonged to D503. The radar was 31 miles away from the waste treatment facility. All the data we have came from this radar. People entering SCP-7457 will suffer varying degrees of psychological stress within an acute period. It manifests as a range of neurological and mental disorders, as well as severe and unexplained hallucinations. So far, not one participant has left the desert unscathed. The Foundation has tested 31 Level D personnel in an area spanning 2,267 square miles. Our testing continues. When you work for the Foundation, you will face various anomalies. Some can kill you, some may drive you crazy, and some will make you feel that living is worse than death. Let this be very clear. SCP-7457 is just a taste of what you will face in the future. Before joining the Foundation, you were all leaders in your respective fields and industries. Researchers, special forces, FBI agents, national security experts. Well, SCP does not care how smart you are, how accomplished you are. It doesn't matter to them how many doctorates and titles you have. You are no different from helpless ants when confronted with these anomalies. Remember this. It is the most important advice you will receive. Do not take risks. You will die. You are not as special as you think you are. If you encounter an anomaly, put your pride and curiosity aside. Run, because that's the only thing you can do. God won't protect you here. Welcome to the Foundation, rookies. I'm Dr. Raymond Hamm, and this ends the first class of our employee induction program.
Yay! I don't really feel anything. Good, it helped me. Yes! To be honest, I feel a little uncomfortable, or anyone got an aspirin? I could use a few. Let's go with that one. Hey buddy, don't throw up on the floor. I got it. Thank you, I feel much better. Past hour has been torture. I don't know how the others managed to hold on. I messed up during the training session. I jumped off a cliff, fell in the icy water, choked hard. I don't even know how I can recall any of this because I have no memory of ever visiting cliffs or waterfalls, but it was all so real. I can even taste it in my mouth, the foul taste of river water. But in any case, this is my first day at the Foundation. I gotta go to the cafeteria and get something to eat. Maybe that'll make my stomach feel better. I'm ready for a new job. Feel better. Good. Oh God. I'll do my best. Thanks, I got it. Okay. So I think it's going to have me do something else. So right now I'm going to end it here. But I hope that this gave you a good idea of what's to come and why I am very interested in my parents to see this. Like I said, I grew up watching The Twilight Zone. There were some other things like Jim Henson's Storyteller stuff. Like all sorts of like kind of weird things growing up, you know what I mean? So this definitely feels like an evolution of that to me. So I really wanted to share it with people. I really enjoy the SCP universe. There's just so much content out there. There's the back rooms. There's just so much. So we must have some serious issues that we go looking for this kind of stuff, right? Anyways, I will see you all next time. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you liked it. If you've played this game before, what did you think? Did you think it was a good introduction? Did you think it was a good introduction to SCP universe? Let me know what you think. Mom and Dad, if you see this, leave a comment. Tell me how much you loved it. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.